Okay, hi there. This is Will from BleuBlog. Been a while since we've done a video. Like I say, me and Chris, next time we meet up, we should be doing the Catcher in the Rye review, which I'm really looking forward to doing because I read it ages ago now. So, talking of which, I just thought in the meantime I'd run you through a couple of books I've been reading, and the first is Hell's Angels by Hunter S. Thompson. Is it Hunter S. Thompson? Yeah. Thought I was getting mixed up with William S. Burroughs for a sec. Right. Anyway, so yeah, I finished this a couple of months back now. I've been reading school books since then. Talk about that later. And I just thought I should give you my thoughts on it. And I haven't really thought this through too much, but I'm going to try and remember what I thought when I finished it, when I should have done this video. So, Hell's Angels, Hunter Thompson. Okay. Well, like I said before, this is the book that kind of made Thompson's career. It's a lot more in the journalistic vein. I think the more you read of it, the more you get a sense of his developing style. That's kind of stuff I said before. It basically accounts the rise, like the history of the Hells Angels and Hunter himself spending time with them. That kind of gonzo element of the personal involvement with the subject. So I was just checking I was recording sound because I've done that so many times. Not recorded the sound. I've done like a 5-minute video. Anyway, so yeah, it kind of functions more or less, especially towards the end, as a novel, even though it's non-fiction. But the only thing that stops it doing that is the way that it's broken up, and will often go in and out of chronology to tell the story. I think people have said to me that the non-fiction novel has been done better. I think they mentioned Truman Capote in that sense. But you almost feel like it might have been better if he'd just gone the full way with the novel, instead of doing this kind of more journalistic style. But on the other hand, I think it works. It's very effective. But I guess it just adds to the sense of the book. It's a bit long because it's a big book. But to be honest, I did read it very quickly towards the end. I was very into it. And again, I did mention why am I interested in this book. Well, I think in less skilled hands it wouldn't be a very enjoyable book. It's very dark and, there's a lot of elements to it that are explored. Like you could say it's like, perverse or just pathetic or whatever, all these things. But the way Hunter Thompson does it definitely makes it more powerful. It ties in the notions of what these biker gangs are doing in a sociological sense. It's all about America. And as I said before, Hunter Thompson's clearly a man who's in tune with the madness at the heart of America, and sort of just finding it, weaving through everything that it experiences. And I guess he's a part of it himself. A very important part of the madness of America in terms of literature. So, yeah, especially towards the end, I would say, like, if you're only slightly interested, just check out the last few chapters, because you have this account of this party which the Hells Angels attend. And this is towards the end where you kind of get the sense that Hunter Thompson's starting to lose any kind of interest with them. It's kind of fascination with them, as a lot of people did at the time. Are they these last American rebels living out what it's like to be an American frontier time sort of thing, experiencing freedom, or not? I think that's partly in relation to the fact that they obviously attacked the Vietnam protesters. And reprinted in here, I enjoyed very much, was a letter by Allen Ginsberg to the Hells Angels, sort of, saying, why are you doing this, which was quite interesting, sort of semi-poem, which I guess is Ginsberg style. And on that note, towards the end, like I was saying with this party, it's held by Ken Kesey, and there's also, it's suggested very strongly, but removed by the publisher's request, that Neil Cassidy was there. So that's a really interesting part of it. And again, it's kind of this deflation of the sort of mythos that's been built up throughout the whole book. And then the final chapters are based around his sort of falling out, I guess, to put it lightly, with the Hells Angels. That's obviously documented. There's videos from talking to Hells Angels about it. And it was on Canadian television, I'm sure. It's on YouTube, I've seen it. I'll link it, perhaps. About how he sort of felt that they kind of turned on him and betrayed him, and betrayed any sense that he had in them, any sense of, purpose or, importance they saw in them. And then it really becomes summing up his viewpoint at the sort of last stages. whereas before it's very just kind of bringing all these links between the media and the social status of these people, and how the motorbikes and this culture developed. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. It's very interesting. It's kind of like a big essay, but also like a nice novel. It's not perfect, but if anything I'm saying interests you, I definitely recommend checking it out. And I think if you're a Hunter Thompson fan, you're definitely going to enjoy it. Maybe not as much as Fear and Loathing or anything else. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it really, and I enjoyed it. Might read the Rum Diary one of these days, I'm thinking. It's pretty next on my list. Or Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail. So, at the moment I'm reading The Bell Jar for school. Hopefully we'll bring this into the book club somehow, I don't know. I kind of read most of it and then decided I wanted to read it from the start again, so I'm gonna sort of rebash through it one of these days. That's summer holidays, but yeah. Catcher in the Rye coming soon. I've also got one more video I'd like to do before then, but it might take a bit of work, so hopefully that'll be up, or I might have time because I've got work and stuff. But yeah, hopefully this hasn't been too rambling. It's pretty quite long. But thanks for sticking with us, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.